First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Shem Kwadash, the bonus to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone. Peace, salutation, you brothers doing the work in sincerity and in truth. Those for elected brothers waiting and praying every day for Yahweh Shemel Shah to return so we can get out this place. Peace and salutation to you brothers, man. Just want to get into something real quick, man. Agent provocateurs. Okay, definition. I'm gonna just let them read it. Let's go again. Had it down.
Agent provocateur.
Okay, agent provocateurs. Okay, it says a person who induces others to break the law so that they can be convicted. All right. Let's get the word induce. All right. The word induce goes into the word to succeed in persuading or influencing someone to do something. All right. Bring about to give rise. All right. So, an agent provocateur is a person that who basically, let's read it again. It says that's just the word induce. Let's get the word. Let's go back up there. There's the definition. It says a person who induces others to break the law so that they can be convicted. All right. So in the case of this George, George Floyd situation. All right. I'm just gonna play a couple videos. All right. And we're gonna go from there. It might be a little commercial, so like you. Had it queued up. Just wait for it to settle. A little slow. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That isn't it. It's like it's supposed to show it. There's something different.
I ain't got part of that shit. I zoomed in. I'll zoom out a little bit. Those cops will come for you if you're pulling that crap. Looks like, yeah, you guys can see the auto going.
Guy just came with a hammer and smashed the windows.
I'm gonna fight you right now.
You wanna go? What's up? Somebody hold my blunt. Hey, somebody hold my blunt. Hey. Are you a fucking cop?
As a protester? As a protester? As a cop? Journalist. As a journalist? I saw you just getting out of a police truck. That's not a police truck. That's not a police truck? No. Nope. Who are you with? What? Steven. Oh, okay. Who are you with? Myself? Yeah. Were you protesting tonight, or? Yeah. Okay, cool. How'd it go for you? Pretty good. All right, let's go see if this is CNN. Hey, is that the protest that way? Yes, sir. Who are you guys with?
We're just hanging out.
Are you cops?
Yeah.
You're not? You seem like cops.
No, thanks, sir.
Are you CNN?
We're just hanging out, bro.
You're not. Are you CNN?
We're just hanging out.
Your friend just told me you were CNN.
Oh, okay.
But you're not, so he lied to me. The guy who just got out of here and was dressed like a protester. I'm just a guy. I'm a DC resident. My name's Max. So you're undercover cops and you're sending people into the protests who are dressed like protesters, and he's lying to me and telling me he's a journalist, which is very bad for the journalistic profession, I would say. Okay, so those are cops, and you got a guy who just got out and said he was with CNN. So basically he's putting all reporters in danger. He was dressed as a protester. Basically dressed like, Black Bloc style. These guys are straight up cops. Here's their license plate so we can verify that. Alright. So we got that. Alright. Well, that's what's going on. Provocateur.
Okay, as you see things with the incident with the George Floyd incident where they're riding, and Jake is out there, even in the city where I'm from in Detroit, they have some type of ride, and then come to find out a lot of those people that came into the city in the downtown area that wasn't even from the city of Detroit. They were suburbanites, white suburbanites that basically were trying to protest and start riots. Someone got shot and killed that day. But let me give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Karkadash. That honors to the apostle and elders, peace, salutation, you brother, doing this work, sincerity, and the truth. Right, so I just got just a couple of scriptures I'm gonna put up. But hey, Jake is falling for age of provocateur, a guy who basically do something so somebody else can get convicted, and that's what Jake is falling in the hands of, man. They out there looting and robbing, You can't give Jake an inch in these times, because all that is pushing the elites to do what their will. Jake is following after the so-called white man, and following him so he can basically get him Jake is doing that just to get some shoes, a TV. But what they say about looters. They make the situation worse. Although Jake is actually is running in there, taking whatever they want, let everything get pulled, let them enter the store, then burn up the buildings, which they saying that these age of provocateurs are actually starting those fires. So, and Jake is being accused for it, just like Nero did when he blamed. Basically, they say the Christians, but the Israelites, man, that was in the land, over there in Rome. Okay, so here go a couple of scriptures. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. So, hey, men of the Lord know that this devil is putting these people out. Where Jake is confused of who their friend is. The scriptures tell you about no hand joining hand. The wicked shall not be unpunished. So no matter what you think about this situation, hey, we can't even put hands on Esau because it's gonna be Most High is gonna put. Hey, it's gonna be more death on us. It's gonna be worse on us if we do. So we're in a bind because we gotta basically wait for Yahweh Shem shot. But as these agent provocateurs do what they do, Jake is falling in the trap, man. They're getting arrested and they're being charged. A lot of the main things you see with Esau do, he just want to put some charges on you. He want to make sure you get charges pressed on you, get a label on you, and that's why when we out on the highways and byways, we just let we be courteous and things of that nature when we're out there, so we won't have to deal with this devil in the way he's his deception. He saw in his trickery, man. See, okay. All right, let me go to I think it's 2 Peter 5. No. Let's see if that's it. Okay, this is 2 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant," because basically, be vigilant. Let's get sober. Be sober, to be calm, collective in the spirit. Okay. You know, don't. That's why you won't catch the man of the Lord. You won't catch Jake, a man of the Lord that's doing his work out there. You know, and battling in there. We just men. We're watchmen. We're gonna watch and observe and filter it all through the scriptures. It says to be temperate. Okay. Let's get the word temperate. Okay. Men of the Lord is gonna be temperate, related to it, denoting a region or climate characterized by mild temperature. So, cool, calm, and collective. Okay. All right. It says dispassionate. Okay, let's see what the word dispassionate means. All right. Not influenced by strong emotions. Right. We're not out there chanting, "Give Floyd," because we know the Most High does. We know the Most High does this. You know. Let me read it again. It says, "Not influenced by strong emotion, and so able to be rational and impartial." So we're very much. It's very much obvious that this thing is going down because Esau is trying to make his move on Jake and put the mark of the beast or the chip on the etc. You know, let's go back. The scriptures say circumspect, right? Okay, to be circumspect, all right? It says weary and unwilling to take the risk. So we're not willing to take this risk of our so-called liberty or freedom to what? To fall into Esau's you know, dominion trap. We are willing to take the risk for the Lord, not for Esau's. All right, all right. Let's get the strongest definition. It says on a certain affinity to abstain from wine, keep sober. That is figurative, discreet. Be sober and watch. So that's what we're doing, you know, and filtering all through the scriptures, you know, because the time is now that these devils is not just going out here doing this thing, man. Because hey, Satan is really wants you out of here. You know, that's why you won't find us out there. You know, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as this roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour, and he's ready to devour you, man. Right? Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same affliction are accomplishing your brethren that are in the world. So we have to actually understand that we're this devil in this trickery. He what he does is he said he's laying a snare. He laying a snare for Jake to fall in it. All right. All right. Let's go to I think it's in Proverbs. It's 141:9. He says, "Keep me from snares." He said, "Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity." Right. But what is a snare? Right. A snare is called ya 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 da. Okay. It means to. The snare is with hand, power, strength. Let's see. Look at the word again. Oh, let's go ahead right here. The word is pak. Okay, it means bird trap, snare, bird trap of calamities, plot sources of ages of calamities, plate. Okay, so it's a trap. It's like a bird trap. All right, it's like a snare says of calamities, plots, sources of agents of calamity. All right, so we avoid that, man. We avoid all that rigor, you know, all that rah. We men of the Lord. We're gonna do the work and we're gonna go home, Lord willing. You know, we make it home to the spirit of Yahweh Shimon Shah. Okay, let's go to the word Jinn. I'll read it over again. It says Makwash. Okay, Mawakwash. I said Mawakwash. It says it says a bait, lure, and snare to avoid those things. But Jake is out here loose with no decision. You know, they're not thinking. You know, no, that whole thing with the Floyd situation it's a trap to Jake. You know, all the things they look for when they start looting. My brother wanted to borrow the coin. When they start looting, they get to shooting. It's just a way to show and try to lock down these cities. Okay, so you heard about Shimon Shah is about to smash this place apart. All right, so it's just a couple of scriptures, you know. But be aware of this devil, man. You got to be circumspect and be watchmen, because we watchmen. You know what? Yeah. Let me get that scripture. Okay. Ezekiel chapter 3 and 17, it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, fear the Lord. Let me see. Fear the word. Hear the word of my mouth, and give them warning from me. And when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at your hands. So basically, we're trying to wipe our hands from this, man. You know, and that's why we warning you that these things are going to happen more and more and more. It's been happening forever. Let's read the verse 19. Here, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So that's what we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to wipe our hands from all this. And hey, be watchful, be mindful, because your adversary, the devil, is like a wrong line. See who he make it devour, and Jake's about to fall into his snare, man. So hey, watch these age provocateurs. We don't not even watching. We just watching. We just the watchman that's going to watch from a distance and just filter it all through the scripture. So with that, I want to give all praises, peace, salutations, and shalom.